Hey everybody, I am back once again. Carefully here to remind you once more that every once in a while you should watch Animaniacs. Last I checked they were on Netflix. So anyway, I've done my last chore.
Can I ask you a question?
No.
Oh, never mind. I'm just being foolish.
Damn right you are.
You have been such a good boy lately.
I have.
We need to reward you somehow. One glass of Mother's Little Helper, dear. That's all.
Did you just cut yourself off?
Such a good boy lately. We need to reward you somehow.
Alright, she wants her earrings. I haven't seen them. And now I am confused, because the last time, before I shut the game off and didn't save, she asked for a completely different chore that was easy to figure out where to find it. Because she wanted me to take the garbage out, and 99.9999999% of people keep the garbage in the kitchen. So it was just a matter of finding it. Alright, so apparently the chores you get are randomized off a list. I kind of like that. Hey! Our next victim is Soflo Antonio. Or just Antonio. Please note, citizens of YouTube, I have no intention of using demonic powers to murder Soflo Antonio. I want to go on record as making sure people know that. Because that's how rumors start. Like that stupid rumor of me hating PewDiePie. Seriously, I don't hate PewDiePie. I made an offhand comment during a stream once, years ago.
Where did this rock come from? I bet I can fix this.
And to be fair, it was right after I had finished To the Moon. The playthrough of To the Moon. I was one of the only people, in fact I think I was the only person to have one in English. Telekinetics to turn it on. Telekinetics to turn it on. Oh, damn, you got away. Anyway, I think I was the only one with a complete English playthrough of it, and it was up for less than a week and a half, 8 days, and then he started his. So guess, you know, which one millions of people watched. I don't have many games nobody else has on my channel. I was one of the first, if not the first, to do Tingle's Rupee Land. Alright, I will control the human. Kill all the humans. Kill all the humans. Hey, baby. Wanna kill all the humans? Yeah, I'm a terrible Bender impressionist. Anyway. Any more rumors I need to call? Ooh. Hey, he fixed it! Good for you, Antonio! Shouldn't you, like, run off now, kid? Why is the camera spinning? Power up! Alright.
I went weeks without a proper night's sleep. I just couldn't wrap my head around everything.
Cut down on the coffee.
Something was evading me. I resorted to the church for help. My hope was that they could visit the house and maybe help some of the people there, offer counsel, whatever it is priests do. I was wrong. Predictably, there was another accident, this time in the garden. One of the most bizarre things I had ever seen. I had no solid explanations, and the press were hounding the department for information. Those vultures were constantly circling the mansion. Everything in my world was falling apart. I was interviewing Charles Wagner on a daily basis now. He tried to tell me this was in a totally different realm. His father, Fabius, who I thought was a little batty, had gone missing by this stage. Everyone presumed he just took off to escape the stress.
You like to talk. A lot. I just realized it's me saying this.
Have we been cursed? Do we have enemies? Are we being extorted? Or is this some sort of vendetta?
Don't talk such rubbish, Charles. You're grabbing at straws.
I know enough about your past mob ties. I know how we got our money.
You don't know shit. And don't ask. Just be thankful for what I've given you.
I am a
Have
senator.
you no feelings, Dad?
Or he is.
Why didn't you come to Tom's funeral?
Isn't it obvious?
He was a wastrel, and he died a wastrel's death. He was no son of mine.
That's cold
Yep.
by any
Called
stretch. You're a heartless, bitter old man.
Who's given you everything you could have ever possibly wanted, and now it's time for payback. There are events afoot which are far beyond anything you would understand.
I'm gonna lose this election. My world is falling apart. Lucius won't speak. Nancy is losing her mind, and you're crazy too!
We're all just pawns in the larger scheme of things. These people, they're just fodder for death's eventual scythe.
Aren't we
You
all?
only need to play your role, Charles, and be a good boy. There are rewards for those who endure to the end.
Unless they're murdered. Seriously. Duce bucket. Is that an old priest and a young priest? Oh my god, it is! It's an old priest and a young priest! This is not good for Lucius, but oh my god, I'm so happy they put this in here. Excuse me. Excusez-moi. I do apologize.
Good afternoon, miss. I'm Father Legel of the Winter Hill Diocese, and this is Father de Cosima. We've heard of the unfortunate tribulations that have befallen this house, and we've come to offer a blessing for better days for this place. Would the master or mistress be
Who is
home?
that? What? Get the hell out of my house, bloody
Not your house, old
parasites.
man.
Take your skirts back to the poor micks in town. They'll swallow your Jesus crap. But get off my lawn, or I'll give you a reason to pray for your Easter bunnies. Peddling this
See that?
stuff here on my property. Make sure they're let out those gates.
That right there is what I don't want to turn into. I slipped up and had an angry little rant during the I Have No Mouth playthrough. Not like him. Not quite that angry, but I don't want to turn into that. Period. Is that the cop breaking into the house? No, it's that scuzzball reporter. Wayne? Walter? Willie? I think it's Wayne. I'm not entirely sure. Okay, this is definitely illegal. What he is doing here is not covered by freedom of the press. At all. He's not good. Don't do that. Yeah, sneaky sneak. What the hell are you expecting to accomplish here? And now you're sneaking into our wine cellar. You're not a reporter, you're a lush. $19.30. Of course.
Who are you? What are you doing here?
You surprised me. I'm Wayne Preston from the Herald. I'd like a word with you about recent events here at Dante Manor. I'm willing to pay handsomely for information.
Don't you know who I am?
Oh,
Batman?
Mr. Wagner, I'm so sorry. I tried the doorbell, but there was no answer. It looked like it would rain, so I simply...
You're trespassing. I could have you shot.
No, you couldn't. It's not how the law works.
Hey, wait now!
Dude, do not screw with Grandpa. Seriously. Alright. And now you're just going to leave him there. That's not smart, old man. Alright. That's not smart at all. This is not how you evil. Oh, great. Another visit from Dad. Can you at least stay out of my room?
Ah, Lucius. What wonderfully gruesome offerings you have given to me. Now we must go on the march We must continue with no looking back. There are those sniffing about, Lucius. They suspect. You must be on your guard. But now, it is time to teach you the greater skills, so that you can protect yourself if the need arises. Do you like to light fires, Lucius? Your
Who doesn't?
dad tells you not to play with matches, but I can show you a better way.
Combustion. I also just remembered I've completely spaced on coming up with flimsy excuses for why I murdered X, Y, and Z character.
Oh,
Let's start with Antonio. He kept putting the milk back when there was just a little tiny bit or even nothing left in the carton. Same for cereal. Alright, who was before that? Oh, I'm drawing a blank because I've slept since the previous kill. Burn!
now listen to me, Lucius. This skill can only be used sometimes, and in the most extreme situations. Each time you make a sacrifice for me, you can attain this skill, but only for a short time, until the power dissipates.
So it's got limited ammo. That's basically what you're saying, right? Right, you're saying it's got limited ammunition. Alright. So it's essentially a boss fight's power. I can dig it. I can dig your ditch. Probably gonna have to use it on those priests at some point. And I'm just gonna have to live with that. Except I probably won't. No. I was just about to say he's probably gonna die before the ends, but from what I understand, there's a sequel. And also, from what I understand, I've done some research, and there are absolutely no redeeming qualities to the sequel at all. Even people that liked this one hated it. So yeah. No plans to touch that. Betrayal! Alright. So, what is it you want me to do? Who am I betraying, or who's betraying me? Someone's in my room. I'm a little boy. There's an old man in my room. Ever heard of knocking, Grandpa?
Come on, my boy. It's time we talked. So, you've been exploring, and you found the chamber. Well done, Lucius.
How'd you know?
Get your clothes on and meet me down there. Don't let anyone see you on the way. I noticed that not everyone is sleeping yet.
No. It's not a case of not everyone is sleeping yet, a-hole. Nobody in this damned house is asleep. Alright. All the king's men could not get Humpty Dumpty together. In those days, they did not have a clue. Darkness is my friend. I hate everything about this part of the game. I will admit I have not actually successfully done it yet, but it was late last night and I got cranky as hell in trying. Alright, first of all, there is literally no way to get back into the house without getting caught unless you notice this over here, which I did not at first. You have to blow the power transformer. Yeah, let's see you die 4 or 5 times right there before you figure it out.
Charles? Will? Anyone here?
Spotified!
What are you doing?
Oh no!
Go back to your bed right now.
Oh god, it's limited. Which is what I thought the first time I saw that. No, seriously, there's fuel for your powers per chapter. Some of them. That is obnoxious. Right, do I still have my... Yes, I do! Hell yeah on the flashlight. Hell yeah, hell yeah. Alright. Okay, they lock half the rooms in this damned house at night, but they don't lock the dead guy's porno stash? What the hell, household? You all deserve what you're about to get. Seriously. Seriously, 100%. No, Kings of Power 1,000,000%. Or is it billion? I don't care. And if you've never seen Kings of Power 1,000,000,000%, wait till this video is over, and then search for it on YouTube. Warning, it's got pixelated violence. And sheer what the hellery. Not Hillary, Hellery. Some people don't think there's much difference, actually. Alright. Yes. Yes, I see. I'm going to have to find my way around this bloody house in the dark. There's not really anything I can do about it. The hell? Why are you all here? I hate you. You do not need to be up this late. All of you go to bed. Oh, crap. Is it wrong that I'm mentally inserting the Metal Gear noise when I get spotted? Boink! Alright. Let us continue. Press the issue and find our way along. I'm avoiding the flashlight because I'm assuming it makes me stand out like a light in the darkness. So instead, I'm just fumbling along in the dark, fumble-bumble, although I doubt there's anyone down here. It should be safe. Well, Grandpa's probably down here, but he's not going to turn me in. He's kind of the one who asked me here. Alright. Down here is where we find the... Ooh, hello.
So, you've been led here. You found the chamber. Well done, Lucius. My two dumbass kids played down in these cellars for years and never suspected a thing. I had this chamber built with the mansion, you know, back in the day. This is where it all happens, Lucius. This is the heart of Dante Manor. All sorts of things have happened here. I have entertained guests of the highest stature.
Don't care.
Now is the time for you to discover your destiny. You have a calling, Lucius. I have been expecting you for much longer than you can imagine. My sons have been a disappointment to me. But it is you I have been waiting for. You will show us all the way.
I'll show you the way to go home.
You've been reckless in your learning, Lucius. Jeopardized everything. You've brought too much attention on us. And now we have to deal with it. You can't risk discovery.
Look, if you're complaining about my kill methods, do it yourself.
After we dispose of him the right way, you will become much stronger. This is a holy place where the blood will work for us.
Unholy place.
Well, mainly for you. That's you, isn't it, my boy? Why don't you talk? Are you the prophecy? The master said he'll take his due from my bloodline. I'm sure you are what he meant. Get this table ready for the ritual while I find the correct scripture.
I believe I have made mention of this before, but I'm fairly certain it bears repeating. Lucius is a 6-year-old bloody boy! Why is everyone expecting such high hopes of murder and hatred from this little kid? Whether he's possessed or not, unless the demon inside him is in complete control, he is still a little child. Alright. Can I let him go? No, I cannot. I'm trying to let him go, but I cannot. Alright. Bowl, 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 bowl. Oh, great. Granddad, you broke one of the what's the opposite of sacred? You broke one of the blasphemous bowls. Seriously. Alright. Oh, by the way, Mr. Guy on the table, I'd like to give you some reassuring words. You're not the person on my kill diary today. So, yeah. Alright. Although it's only been a kill diary so far, I guess maybe it's possible I'm supposed to help Grandpapa. Oh, my papa, to me you are so wonderful. Oh, mine papa, to me you were the best. No one could be so... I don't know the words. Alright. Let's get on with it. I don't really have the right to sing that song anyway. Unless I sang it about my grandfather. My memories of my father are vague and gamey. Mostly him playing the guitar, him being silly sometimes, and then him getting sick and visiting him in the hospital. 'Twas leukemia that done him in, it twere. I believe I was 5 1/2. Alright. But my grandfather was there. He was and still is awesome. Retired now, but for like 30-something, 40-something years, he was a chemistry 2, biology teacher and professor on both the high school and college levels. And I'm standing here like some kind of demented potato child while I talk. But no, seriously. This may not be the best game to discuss how much I love my family. Oh, hello. Hello. Oh, crap. Oh, crap, I am stuck. There we go. There we go. Come on. Come on down. Nobody loves you. Ah!
Hey, Lucius.
What the hell?
It's just a short...
What the hell? What the hell? I didn't have... Grumble, 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 mumble, grumble, fumble, wumble, thumble, numble. Okay, so I can turn the crosses right way myself. Which may come in handy if I ever ooh, hello. If I ever have to deal with grandfather. Alright. Ah! Belt him down. Didn't do that before. Alright, bowl. Bowl, bowl. Bowl. Now, as I said before, Grandpapa, you broke one of the anti-sacred bowls. Seriously.
Hello, my boy.
Who is uncautious with dock ceremonial blood bowls? Seriously. I mean, I know you're old and crazy, but you'd think you could at least show some respect to the bloody accoutrements of your religion. Or anti-religion. Or whatever. Is Satanism actually a religion? Because it kind of piggybacks on a pre-existing one. It's like, you don't like that guy? Okay, I don't like you, so I'm going to worship the guy that your guy hates most. Even though he's apparently responsible for everything. All things dark and dangerous. All creatures short and squat. All things dull and ugly. Damn it!
Hey, Lucius, don't worry. It's just a short...
Mind crush!
Let's get you to bed.
Yeah, I got down here without quite as many getting spotted as last time. Oh, you cheating son of a... What the... Damn! Okay. That cut off rather abruptly because there may have been some sailor talk. Quite possibly. I may have spent more time on this chapter than you have seen, because I may have been wandering around blind for quite a while, not knowing what to do, not knowing where to go, not knowing where my pants are. Alright, I had hoped to finish this before I wrapped it up, but I'm probably going to soon, because according to my little tingle-glingle-glingle thing, I'm at like 29 minutes, but then that leaves out a lot of not recorded time. So I'm guessing closer to 25, 26, whatever. Alright, locked, locked. Stop locking the doors! You paranoid sons of guns. Alright, this was a dead end. And dead end, dead end, dead end, dead end, dead end, dead end, dead end. Alright. I am wandering blind. Blind as a guy with no eyes. So I'm going to go ahead and call it for now. Figure out where the hell I'm supposed to go, and then I will get back to you. Well, I know where I'm supposed to go. I mean, how to get there with all these locked doors. Thank you for watching. Please like, comment, or subscribe. And if you feel like it, maybe do one of those things above. Or not. I'm not the boss of you.